I'm sure everyone has heard about Tiny Chef by now. The little green guy who got his show canceled, of which blew up on Twitter, of which the announcement made my girlfriend cry. And today, friends, I want to take a quick video concerning the adorable Tiny Chef and the discussion about kids' media at large. I've admittedly only watched one episode of Tiny Chef, which was the one where he baked a rather giant donut. And I can already say with confidence that this is a quality kids television program. It's fun, educational, and just downright adorable. And while I'm not sure of the actual profits of the show with Nickelodeon, I think there's something more important at play here. Kids need a safe space in which they can grow up. That's why places like parks, libraries, good schools, etc. are so important. They don't have to be profitable, and that's why I don't subscribe to the idea that the government should be run like a business. It's not just a company. And sometimes we need places and programs where, yeah, they're not really profiting, but they are helping to develop our kids and their futures. This is the same with Tiny Chef, although I do understand Nickelodeon is a business. It might not be the next SpongeBob, but it's just a good show for kids, and can even just get some chuckles and awes out of the adults too. And sure, again, I don't expect these TV companies to start operating at a loss just because of this concept, that they should lose profit just because the show is great for life. And although I think public access television is so important, even if the current administration in the US doesn't seem to agree, again, I don't expect them to operate without profit. But here's the thing, friends. Sometimes you have to invest now and cash out in the future. Tiny Chef is a good investment in that, while it may not turn a profit now, it can in the future. Whether that be by picking up more steam and gaining a wider audience, or more importantly, by playing into nostalgia. It's no coincidence that Avatar: The Last Airbender is suddenly getting a live-action remake, new movies, and a whole slew of new original material. Because the kids that grew up watching it, which was admittedly a much higher number than Tiny Chef, they, well, grew up. And yet they still have the fondness for their favorite kids show and are willing to pay actual money to get more of it. It's the same with the Phineas and Ferb continuation, the Gumball continuation, and especially the live-action Lilo and Stitch film. These are all based on amazing kids properties, and while I don't have the exact numbers, some of them are doing better than they ever have before, even years after their finales. I mean, just look at Lilo and Stitch. The original made a big number at the box office, yes, but as more and more people saw it via DVD or streaming after its theatrical run, and especially after word of mouth has been keeping it in the public zeitgeist for over a decade, now the live action has made nearly $1 billion at the box office. $1 billion for a remake. I'll reiterate again. Sometimes you have to invest in quality kids properties now in order to make a huge profit later. It's about building audience trust over time more than anything, something that can be seen with Thunderbolts. And while there's something a bit more sinister about companies preying on your nostalgia, I mostly included that section so you can understand this business concept. The most important part, though, is this. Kids need safe, quality television programs to help foster their personal growth. They need to learn something while having plenty of fun along the way. And Tiny Chef is that. It's not always about the profit, and even if it was, again, quality shows usually turn one in the end anyway. It's a win-win. Support Tiny Chef and properties like it. I know the world needs more of them. And just for a tiny update, Tiny Chef has been saved. This here, friends, is the power of what we can do. And, as always, thank you for watching.